Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated films of 2024, Alien Romulus. Yes, the next installment in the legendary Alien franchise. This one's been kept pretty under wraps, so I know everyone's been eager to see what direction the series has gone in, and well, let's just say there's a lot to talk about. Whether you're a longtime fan of Ripley, the Xenomorphs, or even the Prometheus era of the series, this one definitely had some surprises in store. Now, this will be a spoiler-free review, so don't worry if you haven't seen it yet. We'll talk about the story, characters, direction, and overall experience without giving away any key plot points. Let's jump in. Plot overview without spoilers. So, first up, what's Alien Romulus all about? The movie takes place in a futuristic, distant colony called Romulus, where a group of young settlers is trying to rebuild their lives after Earth's resources have dwindled. Sounds pretty familiar, right? But this time, instead of focusing on seasoned military types or android engineers, Romulus throws a younger, less experienced cast into the mix. Think Gen Z in space, with Xenomorphs. Without going too much into detail, things get tense really quickly when, of course, an ancient terror awakens, and the group faces a fight for survival. What I liked about Romulus is that it's more intimate, more character-driven than some of the earlier action-heavy sequels. The horror aspect really shines through here, in a way that harkens back to the original Alien film. The direction and atmosphere. Let's talk about the direction under Fede Álvarez, who you may know from Don't Breathe or Evil Dead 2013. Álvarez is no stranger to horror, and you can feel that throughout the movie. He's managed to blend the claustrophobic, slow-burn terror of Alien, 1979, with some of the more frenetic action and gore of Aliens, 1986. The tension builds steadily, using suspense and atmospheric dread more than jump scares. You always feel like something is lurking just out of sight. The lighting, the set design, and even the sound play crucial roles here. You get that cold, isolated, lost in space vibe that's so key to the Alien franchise. What stands out about Romulus, though, is how it visually separates itself from the previous films. The new colony has a slightly dystopian feel, but it's also more modern, less grungy and industrial than Nostromo or LV-426. The blend of new tech and decaying structures adds this eerie, decayed future aesthetic that works really well. The cast and characters. The cast here is younger and fresher than what we've typically seen in Alien films. Kaylee Spaney leads the charge as the protagonist, and she delivers a solid performance. Her character's arc is interesting because, unlike Ripley, she's not a battle-hardened space worker. She's learning as she goes, which adds an extra layer of tension when things go sideways. I actually liked that we see more vulnerability in the characters, and they don't always make the right decisions. It feels more grounded, even though we're dealing with space monsters. The supporting cast is decent too. There's a good mix of personalities, some brave, some terrified, and some downright unpredictable. I felt a bit of Stranger Things or Lord of the Flies energy here, with a group of young survivors trying to figure things out. It's a new dynamic for the Alien franchise and might not work for everyone, but it keeps things fresh. The Xenomorphs and creature design. And now the big question. How are the Xenomorphs? Alien Romulus brings back our favorite nightmare fuel, and I'm happy to report they're still terrifying. The creature design is top-notch. The practical effects and CGI work really well together, making the Xenomorphs look as menacing as ever. They've even introduced a few new elements that will definitely please longtime fans. I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say the alien mythology continues to evolve in interesting ways. The body horror? Oh yeah, it's there, and it's gruesome. Let's talk about pacing. While the first half of the movie leans heavily on suspense and atmosphere, the second half ramps up the action. Some people might feel the slow burn in the beginning, but I think it works because it lets the tension build, and when things finally pop off, it's non-stop chaos. The action sequences are intense, with a mix of stealth, survival, and pure terror. The stakes are high, and no one feels safe. So, what's the final verdict on Alien Romulus? Honestly, I think this is a solid entry in the franchise. It might not reach the iconic status of the original or Aliens, but it does a great job of blending the best elements of the series. Fede Álvarez has crafted a film that respects the roots of Alien while taking the story in a fresh direction. The focus on younger characters brings a new dynamic, and the tension is handled really well. If you're a fan of the franchise, there's a lot to love here. If you're new to Alien, this could be a great starting point. In terms of a score, I'm giving Alien Romulus a strong 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's a thrilling and visually stunning addition to the series. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited to see the Xenomorphs back in action? Drop your thoughts and theories, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more reviews coming your way. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.